All right, guys, it's Monday. So today is actually, I'm going to be trying out something new in my program, which is hey, let's not open up with the Olympic lifts. And let's not actually actively, let's not superset anything, right? Let's actually go, you know, I think what it makes sense strategically, it's like, hey, go hip dominant, Olympic lifts, and then go into my knee dominant, and then go into the, hey, push, pull, whatever, and then some of my shoulder accessory work. So I think that's going to be exciting. I'm going to see how that goes out. And again, I'm still going to try that same split like last week, how I alternated every 2 weeks. This week, the same thing. First week 4x10, and then the heavy, low volume, and then flip that, see how that goes. And I think starting May, June is I'll go back to the same thing the entire month in terms of a set rep range, right? But I think for another month, I want to try mixing it up each week. Because I've been really happy with that progress. So that's that. It's been a little bit of a fucking like hangout session here today. Oh. I don't come here at this time. I come either super early in the morning when no one's here, or at night sometimes. And if I come at night, I come way later so I don't get bothered by people like Julius and Albert. But you know, company is always welcome.
It just shows you how not flexible.
So I'm keeping these pretty strict. I'm really happy with how today's going. In strict 45 second, 60 seconds max. The only thing I'm upset about is that snatch. Man, my back's flying up, but I'm so strong. I gotta nail it, you know? I'm so close to it too. A squat rack for someone. And you can tell Priya is like patiently waiting right there. I said that I need to hurry up and stop talking to the camera because Priya's waiting for me.
Yeah, bro, fucking do it.
I had a great workout today. I tried something a little different with my routine. Things were going really well until someone came. I'm not going to say who. Talks a lot. With that being said, ran into Storm. But Storm doesn't talk much when the camera's on because apparently he's working on something so top secret. He doesn't want to hurt his political connects, but it's all good. You know, I don't play like that. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so that way people know I'm transparent. What you see is what you get.
Okay.
You know, but
ain't nothing wrong with that.
your man's had a surprisingly good throwing session. So I am tired, and I don't think throwing back to back is gonna work. You know, it's gonna be like every other day type of thing. But as I came into Lifetime, I was like, hey, it's 8:30, it's 8:36 right now. I'll be able to do my arms for 30 minutes that last Sunday workout, and then I'm not gonna do my cleans or my front squats. I'm just gonna do everything else in that total body, and then make sure I do my core and conditioning. So that's that. But you know, the fact remains is that like I can't practice every day, right? Definitely not. Throwing every day is going to be difficult. Now, whether that's a fatigue thing, the Achilles thing, who knows? The other thing that I want to talk about is the 9 o'clock drop is just not something that, you know, it's something when I look back at this is like, how much time did I waste in training doing the drop, trying to be like Mac Wilkins and Wolfgang Schmidt and some of these guys, when in reality, I should have not been doing a 9 o'clock drop. And why didn't any of my coaches, why wasn't this addressed in my training in 2018, 2019, right? So I think I am officially done with the 9 o'clock drop. So there's that. That divorce is happening. But that's about it. Not being able to practice every day, because all things considered, I think will be a smart move. And yeah, let me get to it. To clean, and I think the answer, unfortunately, for 10 reps, I'm not cleaning for 10 reps right now. So something that I just had to learn the hard way is that I can't open up with hips unless it is strictly like a good morning, like a Romanian. So I opened up with my deads at 225 4x10. Cleans were really strong. But then when I got to the front squats were pretty bad. So I think, you know, I can do the deads later, but it's either you open up with the fronts, then go to the whatever the Olympic lift is for the day. But the problem is with anything that I do in that order, it's still not going to be optimal, right? Because I get drained, whether it's the Olympic lift or the knee dominant. It takes so much out of me. Now, granted, today was a very tough throwing practice, probably the best practice I've had, but it took a lot out of me, right? I mean, today was a PR, so I'm going to take that into consideration. Okay, today was a tough day at practice, and obviously coming straight here after a throw, and that's why I lift in the morning. But just because I'm doubling up on these sessions, so I'm gonna be cognizant of that, but I'll see how I do next week. And it's like, hey, can you handle that load of opening up with a hip dominant Olympic lift and that 225 clean is coming. Because that 195 clean, it's ugly, but it's there. So that was that. Are we gonna do a little TikTok there? Julius, don't let people think that, like, first of all, kids don't do drugs. Stay away from them.
No, kids don't do drugs.
Exactly.
Drugs is bad for you.
Drugs are bad for you. Listen to your parents.
For your soul, back to your body.
Stay chaste. Choose abstinence. And wait till you get married to have sex, like I am. And stay away from the ills of society. And don't be like Julius is essentially what I'm trying to say. All right, so what I'm doing next is just to get not only time constraints, well, I gotta get on like both. Like, there's also time constraints, and there's a lot of stuff that I need to get done ahead of the weekend. And then supersetting some of the work I said I missed Monday through Thursday. I'm not even talking about core, and I have to sprint tomorrow. Sunday, I'm most likely going to be throwing in addition to the sprint workouts on Saturday, well, on Sunday, not Saturday. So in my mind, I want to do a 2 a day. It's not going to happen because there's just too many things going on. So that's okay. It's 9:33. I want to get in some rows in addition to the squats. Like my 4x10 should have been at 185. They were at 135. So that's that. I'm just tired because I've been keeping that strict 45, 60 seconds. I think it's gonna be huge, right? Because I've never really pushed myself to do that. Because I think because I superset a lot, I give myself a lot of leniency and a lot of leeway to be like, hey, let's push it to 2-minute rest, 3-minute rest, 4 5-minute rest. and I feel like this is gonna be a lot more discipline that, you know, I usually didn't do, right, in training or practice or anything. So, and hence, you know, the conditioning is has been a theme my entire life. So, camera magic is unmatched.
So I'm only calling Saad Dasad from now on, because like Dasad, like it's just like why would I call him Saad? Like Dasad is so much cooler. And you're okay with that, right? Okay, alright. So he's going by Dasad henceforth anytime Sajin Doshi speaks with him. And there's just a note for like all my certain guys, certain group, a subset of men who come to the gym and they smell all the time. Bro, just throw on some fucking cologne. Like, you smell. Like, it's not that hard. Just spray it on you, dog. Oh, and fucking Dior, call me. Sponsor me, dog.